and we were talking about, the lifesavers and all this stuff and getting prepared, and Guy, he's probably about 4 rows back, says, he mumbles something about, it doesn't really matter because I'm out of here. I'm going home to check on my family. You know why? Because his family is the most important thing in the world to him. Would you all agree? Yeah. So I said to the guy, I said, well, if you really cared, and don't take this wrong, but if you really cared, wouldn't you have gotten him prepared ahead of time? I mean, I got to be honest with you. How far away from work do you live? 4.5, 5 miles. So you know you're not going to drive there, right? Because you're not going to drive there. You see the freeways. By the way, that's the 10. I didn't make that picture up. That's real. That's one of our little earthquakes did that. What do you think the big earthquake's going to do to our freeways and on-ramps and all? Just driving here is 3.5 hours for me. What do you think is going to happen the day of the earthquake when you guys do your commute? Or try to go home. Earthquake hits, everybody gets on the freeways. It ain't happening. People are going to park their cars and tie up everything. We're done. We got gridlock. They close 2 lanes on the 91 and we're done. You guys know that, right? So here's my point. He isn't going anywhere. He says, I don't care if I have to run all the way home. And I said, sir, stand up. You ain't running nowhere. You ain't a runner. He wasn't a runner. I'm not a runner.
He'll die before he gets there.
That's right. So I said, and okay, you're going to run home. I got to be honest with you, though. When you get home, I don't think your wife's going to be impressed if you bring home an empty water barrel with you. Because she needed the water 5 minutes ago. Right? Where are you going to get the water now? The first aid kit you're bringing home with you, by the way, you didn't have any of this, of course, right? But the first aid kit you're going to bring home, she needed it 20 minutes ago for the child that was burned and bleeding. Oh yeah, and the wrench to turn off the gas. By the way, your house had blew up because you had a gas leak that she couldn't control because you didn't even leave her with a gas wrench. Well, I know it's in the garage somewhere. Oh, by the way, you want to look at what the garage looks like now? Because everything is, she couldn't find a tool in there now, let alone after the earthquake. And you think that's fair to her? Get your family prepared ahead of time so you guys can relax. The reason you feel this anxious need to go home is because you've done nothing to get ready. So I got to be honest with you, I've got my family ready. I can come out here and hang out here 8 hours with you guys, and if we have an earthquake in the Coachella Valley, I'm not going to sweat it. I've got fire extinguishers. I even have on my gas meter one of those little, it's called the Little Fireman. Shuts off the gas automatically. But I have a wrench out there too in case it doesn't. She can turn it off, and she knows how to reset the gas. But we'll get into that stuff later. But she's got fire extinguisher, first aid kit. I got water stored. I mean, what do I need to rush home for? So I can relax knowing, okay, she's got all the provision she needs. And it's just this stuff here. I'm not a crazy guy. I'm not over the top, but I got these things handled. These are the things, if you guys did these right here, nothing more. Don't do anything else. You're going to be extremely well prepared because you've got water, food, a way to shut off utilities, a way to put out fires, and what else? Medical. What else is there? These are all the problems people have. And by the way, not in my 35 years, this is what people's problem was every day. Every time I go to their house, no fire extinguisher, no first aid kit. All these things, they had to wait 8 minutes for us to get there to treat a burn. And it made me crazy. Why wouldn't you guys have this stuff at home with you? Because nobody's showing them. Nobody's teaching them how to use it. And that's my goal today, is to get you guys up to speed. So I'm not asking you to do a lot, but do a little.